If you work in HR or recruitment, you know the feeling, right? That inbox just constantly overflowing with applications. It feels impossible to keep track of everything. Well, today, we're going to dive into how you can finally tame that chaos and build a really powerful automated hiring machine. And you can do it all right inside Monday.com.
So let's just be honest for a second. Does your shared job inbox sometimes feel like a black hole where amazing candidates just disappear? You're not alone. It's a huge problem, and it can seriously cost you top talent.
And it's really no wonder it happens. I mean, look at all the places applications are coming from. They're flooding in from job boards like LinkedIn. You've got direct emails from candidates, internal referrals from your team, forms on your website. It all just funnels into one place, and that creates the perfect storm for chaos.
Okay, so this leads us right to the heart of the issue. We're calling it inbox chaos, and it really gets down to why that traditional shared inbox model is just not built for modern recruiting. It's failing you. Think about it. When every single application lands in one big jobs@company.com inbox, there's just no structure. Important emails get buried under endless reply chains, responses get delayed, and sometimes, let's face it, fantastic candidates get completely forgotten about.
So here's a breakdown of what that old way really looks like. You're stuck doing endless manual copy-pasting. That, of course, is super prone to human error. You have zero real visibility into a candidate's status, and there's no clear accountability. Now, don't worry about that new way column for now. We're about to get to that.
So, how do we actually fix this mess? Well, the solution is actually pretty elegant in its simplicity. It's all about transforming every single one of those emails into a structured, actionable task.
And the tool that makes this happen is called Email to Task from Monday.com. You can think of it as the perfect bridge between your chaotic inbox and your organized Monday.com board. Its entire purpose is to turn those messy, unstructured emails into clean, structured data you can actually work with.
And the process itself is brilliantly simple. You just forward a candidate's email to a special, custom address. From there, the system instantly creates a task on your board, and it automatically fills in the title and the description. It can even assign it to the right person on your team, capturing everything in one central spot. No more copy-pasting ever.
But here's where it gets really, really powerful. See, just getting the email into Monday.com, that's just the first step. The real magic begins when you start to unleash the platform's incredible automation capabilities on those tasks.
It all works on this really simple if-then kind of logic. You create rules that tell the system, if a certain thing happens, then do this specific action. For example, you can set a rule that says if an incoming email contains the word CV, then automatically tag that new task as a new application. Instantly, your board is way more organized.
Okay, let's build on that. How about this? If the subject line of that same email contains the phrase QA engineer, then the system assigns it directly to the recruiter who handles your tech roles. That's zero manual routing. It just happens. And we can go even further. We could add another rule. Then, the very moment that recruiter adds a comment to the task, the status automatically changes from new to reviewing. The workflow is literally updating itself based on what your team is actually doing. So with these kinds of rules in place, you're not just creating tasks anymore. You're building a true automation system. You can have it trigger follow-up reminders automatically, create calendar events for interviews, or even send updates to a specific Slack channel. The most crucial part? You can ensure that no step in your process is ever missed again.
All of this automation, it's all building towards one massive goal: gaining total, uncompromised visibility over your entire hiring pipeline.
Because honestly, that's the biggest advantage here. When every single candidate is a structured item on a board instead of a lost email in an inbox, you can finally see everything all at once at a glance.
And it looks something like this. Just a clean, clear overview. You can see right away that Jane Smith is a new applicant, you can see John Doe is currently in the interviewing stage, and Emily Ross just got an offer sent. It's all there, in real time. You can track every candidate for every role instantly.
So, what this whole process is really about is a fundamental transformation. It's about moving your recruitment team from a state of constant, stressful chaos to one of absolute clarity and control. This quote really says it all, doesn't it? You can finally get rid of those panicked questions that plague every recruiting team. You know the ones. Hey, did anyone reply to this candidate? Or what's the latest with John Doe? That constant uncertainty just vanishes.
Because with a system like this in place, the answer to any question about any candidate is never buried in some long email thread. It's always right there, just one single click away on your Monday.com board.
So that leaves one final question for you and your team to think about. If you didn't have to spend all that time and energy just managing an inbox, and if you had perfect visibility over your entire pipeline, what more could your team achieve?